Welcome back to an unboxing video. It has been quite a while, roughly 5 months since I last posted one. A variety of reasons, personal life, work life, not as many games coming in, which when I look at the collection, I'm not sure if that's entirely true or not. And I know I'm a little late on getting to, well, what is considered one of the top games currently out there on the market, SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, published by CGE and created by Thomas Halleck. There's been plenty of coverage on various channels already about this, but I was finally able to get a hold of a copy at my local game store. Thanks to gift cards and store credit, I was able to walk out with this game for under $20 out of my pocket. Everything else was covered. Pretty excited about that. But on top of that, I was fortunate enough to be part of the playtest group over the summer of 2024 and put in quite a few games online, playing people all over the world, and learning about this game and making suggestions, and got to see behind the scenes as things were being changed and rolling changes to cards and to the alien species, and I just found that absolutely fascinating. So this game holds a special place in my heart that I got to be in on kind of the ground level as it was being developed, or at least a portion of that. So let's take a look at what's in this box, and this box is incredibly heavy. There is so much in it. When we get in right away, you can see one of the big things that they've been talking about and everyone's been pretty excited about in the gaming industry. This is rewood pieces, so recycled pieces, good quality. You can see, I'm not going to take them out of the bag, but get them close enough. You can see that they actually have some detail to them. I wasn't sure, when they first said they were going to do this, how detailed it could get, but they do hold the detail nicely. So you got a bag of that. You've got, of course, the sun, which a lot of people have been putting little tea lights into, or things like, I don't know exactly what they're called, but trust me, I will be finding one to put in there as well. And then it's just chock full of cardboard and pieces, as CGE typically does. You've got your extra bags. We have two ginormous stacks of cards. I'm not going to open those up, but I will show you. I do have the promo for Pluto, and it is, if you have Arnak, it is of the same quality of card stock, same shine to it as the Arnak cards would be. So for those unfamiliar with the game, these are multi-use cards. So top left, you can discard it for a free action. Top right, if this card happens to be in the offer, you can discard it to send a signal to that sector. Bottom right, this card can be tucked for income, or you can pay the cost, and this one is a zero cost, to put it out in front of you and actually use the card. I love multi-use card games. This one has plenty of options with the cards. Getting into the cardboard, it is your typical cardboard, good thickness. These pieces here, these would be for the solo rival, which I did get a chance to play test, but I'll be honest, that one I struggled with because it was an automated play test. So I never actually fully understood how the solo was interacting with me. I just played and tried to beat it. So I'm interested to try that out later on today. If you've looked at any coverage, you know this is a table hog. Here is just part. I can't get it in the full camera view. Part of the board. It has to go together like a puzzle because we've got to get the whole solar system on your table. Of course it's going to be big. Here is the other portion of the solar system. It's got the hole in the center for the sun. It's going to have the universe and the planets going around the sun. You've got your score track on the outside. They use all the space on this board. We've got the rule book. It's well laid out. It's got good color. Anything that same that you would expect from any CGE product. Lots of examples, plenty of examples. This is a heavy game. I would say I've not played Kuntakora. I can't remember the name of the game, but I've not played that one. I know that's a fairly heavy one. This is, I would consider up in that, maybe their heaviest game to date. And we got advertisements, of course. If you haven't played Codenames on the app, it's very well done. I'm not going to spoil for those that haven't played it. They've got cards for each of the aliens. I know that has been one thing that some people have complained about, having to learn the aliens on the fly. I get it, because you want to be surprised. So when you reveal them and you look at the card and then have to learn them and take a pause from the game, that improves, obviously, with any gameplay. As you play it more, you'll know what to do. The first couple times, it is going to take a little bit longer. They put together a real nice looking player reference sheet. It actually folds to make just a nice little booklet. So it's got all of your actions, all of the icons, because this is icon heavy, as you can just see here. And it walks you through all the scoring options and what all the tech means. So they did a real nice job putting this together. Getting down further, here's more from the board. This goes along the top. You can see the curvature here, so it goes along there. So you got the planets, a zoomed in version of the planets, so you can land your landers and your rovers there. You can orbit the planets. Here's the other side. On the bottom are some of these scoring milestones that you will get to choose during the game. And then just getting further in here, now we've got pieces of the puzzle and of the universe itself. These all get pieced together randomly. They actually have an app that will help you determine how you want to randomize it, if you want to do that, or just put them together quickly on your own. We've got plenty of cardboard chips here for energy and credits. And then, as they did with Starship Captains, this is the player board, but it's also the solo rival on the other side. But they've got it scored here so that you can fold it and make it dual layer. And that way you got a couple of spots where you can put the tape that they give you, and you can close it up, make a nice dual layer board. I don't know the economics behind dual layer, but I would assume it's easier to make it a single layer and then have us construct it. So you've got a few of those going down in here. I'm not going to dig a whole lot further because, again, I don't want to spoil the alien species, so I will just pull out this one here. And then I'll try and keep the alien species covered up. But here you can see the rest of the solar system. Punch out where the sun is, put it together, and it's just, I enjoyed this mechanism on the online playtest. I'm very excited to get it on the board and actually get to manipulate the universe and move the planets and get it on the table, because this table presence is going to be something. Plan for space. You may need a few side tables, but overall, I really enjoyed the experience with the playtest. I made some great acquaintances while doing the playtest, and I'm glad to have been a part of it. And so I'm looking forward now to being able to share this game with my game group here, and they've heard enough about it. Now they finally get to see it. So thanks for tuning in, and as always, make sure that you're getting games to the table and having a good time. Thanks for watching.